please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Anand, I wanted your thoughts on these pharma names because it looked like the big rally was on, but that's petered out, especially in the mid caps. Your thoughts here?
Well, I think there are enough mid-cap companies which are doing reasonably well even now. I mean, if you look at, it depends on whether you call Aurobindo a mid-cap. It has done a decent move. Granules has done exceedingly well in the recent past. Ipca is doing reasonably. So I think the bottom in pharma has clearly been made. Now the only question is how far up and how quickly. And I would think that one shouldn't get very euphoric about it. There still continues to be pricing pressure in the US. But I think the market still probably doesn't fully factor in the kind of margin and expansion that the companies are working at. Whenever we talk to any of the pharma companies, the impression we get is that there is, for the first time, serious cost cutting going on. And I think that will sustain margins, besides, of course, the fact that many of the companies have kind of refocused in other areas of business, especially other geographies, especially India and parts of the non-regulated markets and so on. Of course, there are companies like Aurobindo which are also in Europe, but there the margins are likely to be lower. So by and large, I think the story is clearly there now, and the valuations are not that steep. So I think over the next 2-3 years, pharma should be something that will outperform.
Today's been a decent day for metals, both the kinds that shine and the ones that are used in industrial usage. So Titan obviously 3% up, and then I'm talking about metals. I mean, on a serious note, Tata Steel is still the index gainer, 4% up move on that stock today. Anand, would you look at any kind of plays? Because all these stocks have had a 2-week trading rally so far. They started bouncing somewhere around mid-July. Tata Steel, Vedanta, Hindalco. Do you see this lasting?
Well, the steel cycle is not going to ease off immediately. So I think, and aluminum also, the situation seems to be good, especially for companies like Hindalco, because they now have protection in the US as well, probably. So I think each of them have their own story. With the tariff barriers coming up, the domestic market, at least for most companies, will do very well. And therefore, to that extent, till new capacity comes back up on stream, I think you should find that they are reporting reasonable numbers. On the valuation, of course, there is a different issue. Some of them are probably now showing that they are near the cycle top. Not something that I would be very happy to kind of go and load up on from here on, but incrementally on a trading basis, you could, anytime there is a fall, I think you could look for a small rally and trade that kind of rally.